my delicious co-creators. Lilu here for part 4 of this beautiful series with Mantak Chia, one of the world experts on Tao, which means, how would you describe Tao, Mantak?
Tao means the way of the universe, the way of the nature, and the way of human, how to live together with each other, how to live with the nature, and how to live with the universe.
Yes, and here this is specifically on the jade egg. I mean, Taoism is it's something very practical that you do every day to nurture your body, to live longer, healthier, redistribute this sexual flow, this life force into the body, into the organs, and learn how to smell and how to live longer, yeah?
We call the egg exercise or the jade egg exercise for women. Sorry. So the jade egg exercise for women, in the olden time, this technique is only for the queen, princess, and concubine. So they take in the lady Tao master, and Tao master come in and teach this thing to all, because a lot of kings, they have few thousand concubines. And so they want to teach them the technique of how to strengthening the woman's sexual organ, and how to have sex with the king, how to serve the king. Actually, it's the same thing. If women learn how to, we call a well-trained vagina, train your vagina well. And I tell you, when in a make love, you're making your loved one so well. And you're never going to have the problem of losing your man. If you don't train your vagina, so the vagina, usually when women have baby, the vagina expand too big. And the uterus expand, and the vagina also expands so big. And now, when you are married, and now when you have baby, and when you have sex, the vagina too loose. Sometimes the uterus sacking down, and now there's no fun.
And this is, for a man, it's not nice to have, you like tight, muscular.
So like sometimes they don't know what to do. Okay, let's get an anus, because anus is tighter than the vagina. But in the Tao said, this is because when you let go the uterus, or sacking and very loose, and vagina very loose, the woman get old. So the first thing, the uterus sacking down, and the first thing, the face get a lot of wrinkle.
So you would say that the face is as wrinkled as the...
Reflecting the uterus and the vagina. So now the people say, don't worry, we can pull your face very tight and make your face so beautiful, but the uterus still very loose. Yeah. Now, the life force gone, the hormones start, because when it's so heavy, because the uterus this big, and when have baby, it go this big, 100 times bigger, this big. And they put 20 kilo of baby and the fluid inside there. It's so big. And when and now they discover that if the lady feed the baby milk, the uterus contract. Now it go back to a more better size, and the vagina also like rubber can be contracting and very tight. When the uterus getting tight, the vagina get tight. And now if you're practicing it again and contract them a lot, but a lot of time when they have baby, they kind of feel their muscle. A lot of time is the cut and the nervous system gone. So we have an exercise we call egg exercise. So the egg exercise, it comes from the Tao master, the lady Tao master practicing it and passing to the queen and the princess and the concubine. So the technique we call the art of chamber, the art of bedroom. So all these concubine and princess have to learn this we call a 4 excellent art. One is the way have sex, and one is the we call the writing poem, singing, playing music, playing instrument, and that is an arts lady. Actually, it's come from the palace. Okay, so now the egg is just like a training a muscle. if we never do anything, that one get looser, and have baby, one baby, two baby, and now it's so loose. Now when your loved one come to have sex, the penis put in, the man feel that he put it in for nothing, and they don't feel anything, and no man land, go in, and my penis in or out, you cannot feel it.
So what are the benefits? This is one of the benefits of tightening the vagina, right? Of earlier on, so you can start health. Yeah.
The health part is important, but the family, the marrying is very important. You see, when your health not good and the sex not good, everything gone. A woman gone. You see, so
life energy is sexual energy. It's the same.
Same. So the egg exercise we use in the olden time, they start with the wooden egg, and they start with the stone egg, and start with the jade egg, and that's why now we use the jade egg. And they're having the highest one, they call the silver egg and the golden egg. Actually, gold is very heavy. Okay, so now the West also using many things, but they use plastic. I still like a lot of ladies still like real stone, real jade. Now you can also making a golden egg, very expensive gold now. A golden egg like this is very heavy. And now if you're practicing that, if you do the practicing it, by putting the egg in now, so we have bigger egg for lady that have baby and never train, and the middle egg smaller. So that means you are training for a while, and when you're well trained, you use smaller egg. And the egg have a string, and you can attach a weight. You can
because how do you do that? But this is more advanced actually. First
you put the egg. This is where we put the egg now. So when you learn how to hold the egg and don't lose, that is the key. The first number one. You hold the egg, or you can walk around in the house, and when you are aware of it, you contract and squeeze and pull, contract and squeeze and pull. Now you're training your egg. Okay, and now when you train your egg well, now the next time when you feel you can hold your egg well, now you put, and you can, they have a string there. So in first, if you need to pull out, you pull out. So you can put a gold or jewelry, your jewelry, all the jewelry.
But I did that, I've learned, just so that you know, I've been using the jade egg for a year now, because last year I was here at the Tao Garden. I've been wearing it, mainly wearing it, not doing much of the practice, but it feels like it has already such an impact.
It's already doing the practice.
Yeah.
And you practice.
And so I tried with the weight, and I attached this to the string.
If you have on, or you wear weapon, wear the skirt, right? So you can hang. Usually, is that some women they have a lot of jewelry, huh? So put your jewelry here. It have a weight, and you tie the string there and the egg, and you just walk around in the house, and you just feel that the weight is not too heavy. If you heavy, it fall down. Yeah. Okay. So usually, it fall down, you just wash with water and put it back again.
But how about if it doesn't do anything, it just stays there? Like, I've loaded this thing a lot, and now I'm wondering, is the egg too big? I should use a smaller egg, because as you get more expert, you...
So you use a medium and you use smaller, but you can change this one to a steel ball. You change to a steel ball, and you change into a bigger ball, a steel. That's it, heavy. Just one steel, and you hold it. Make sure this one can hold it. Okay. And now when you do that, now you are training your muscle. And now so we say a trained vagina. And now
how would you describe a trained vagina? What does it mean?
It's tight, strong, healthy, and the uterus also strong, healthy. And you learn how to squeeze front part, middle part, back part. Because the man penis like this. So now sometimes because of this technique, they discover a ring. So sometimes they use the ring on the base of the penis when the erection, and you put the waist on, and the blood don't go back. So sometimes you want to get the man harder, you squeeze and lock on the base. And when you go into the what we call by the sexual reflexology, so all the penis have a reflexology there. You
It corresponds to different. I can put the chart. Yeah, it corresponds to different organs and different parts of the body, whether it's on the vagina or the penis.
Right. So now when you have that, now when men near ejaculation, you squeeze on the base of the gland and squeeze on the head and lock on the base or release the base and squeeze on the top here. Now it stops ejaculation. The urge, you pinch on the nerve. Like sometimes you do, when the man near ejaculation, it tell the woman, okay, squeeze my gland. When you squeeze the glands, it stops.
Is that what the concubines and the princess used to do to the?
Because if the king don't enjoy the sex, and the king have to do all the thing, and the king said, no, this guy get out. And they put them into a cold, C-O-L-D, cold palace. That means for the rest of their life, you go into the cold palace, no heater, no very little food, all the food is cold. So everything inside there is cold. In the winter, there's no heater. Go into a cold palace. So if the king, you make the king so highly aroused, so no ejaculation and so highly aroused, so good, because you stimulate all the reflexology of the organ and gland. Now the king so much energy. Oh my God, so good. And the king said, okay, I will let you keep my sperm. If the king said no sperm, that just one word only. The lady they will get a stick and hit on the kidney area, boom, and the uterus contract and the sperm come out. And that just one word only, the king get out and they said no sperm remain. The lady go to the cold palace. So everybody is so afraid of it. If you cannot serve the king, now in the woman part, sometimes women say, oh, okay, are you finished? Okay, finish. You see, that's it. So now a man, if you when making love you serve a man like a king, you never lose your man. So you learn how to massage the penis, try to arouse the penis, and now to massage it to be the body and playing with the anus and activate. If the man cannot erection, you massage them and stroke the penis, stroke the testicle, massage the testicle, and you go to the anus and you stroke on the G-spot. And the man, oh my God, erection. So any man can erection by making that.
If you were more interested about that, but just Mantak just mentioned, we just did another part of the series on just the anus and the prostate and all that, which is a very G-sensitive spot. But the jade egg, yeah.
Okay. Now the jade egg. So now when you have the egg, the woman put in, and first thing you go in. If you never train, you put in for a while, or you cough, or you sneeze, or it come out. Or you walk for a while, you forgot it, boom, it fall down. You see? So if you wear a looser underwear, it come out, it still fall in the underwear, and you put them back again. You see? So you train. After you train, now now you feel that I can grip the egg. Now you squeeze the egg up into the middle part, squeeze, and move down, and move up. From the front part, move up to the middle part, down. Until you master that, and now you squeeze on the middle part and squeeze them up into the inner part. And that is a little bit more control. And women need to train that. And when they go up to near the cervix area, and you move down, move up, move down, and when you master, you can use 2 eggs. You can squeeze, release, squeeze, and you play with it. It's just like your finger. So the vagina like a finger. Yeah. Okay.
Is there exercises laying down too that you do, because this is more standing up? But
it can be. You can do by laying down and squeeze the egg, and squeeze the uterus, and squeeze the vagina, and now you feel your brain. This is the more energetic exercise. And when you stand up now. When you can hold the egg in the middle side, and it's still there. You walk around, you do this, you do that in a house, and it don't fall down. Now you get it. Now you start you add up the weight. So you add up the weight. The weight we say that to make you feel good, put all your jewelry inside there. How heavy the jewelry is, and you put it down. You squeeze the egg, and you pull up, and now you pull the weight upward. You see? You put the weight upward, and you can pull them up into the middle part. Hold it, and release it going down, and you still keep it. So you pull up and down, up and down. So remember the vagina connecting to the uterus. So when you pull up, when you have some weight pull you down, the uterus also contracting. Yeah.
But some women have reverse uterus, or there is some things that are not, or maybe don't even have any more uterus. Can we still use that, the egg? Is there some?
They have vagina. Yeah, they have clit, and they still okay. Because nowadays the whole key is that we don't take care of it. And when the uterus are so heavy sac on the vagina, and now when it's sac on, no blood, no chi, no oxygen, no nutrition, no white blood cell, we call army, soldier, policeman, repairman, engineer, cannot go there. So what happened? You sac there. Now the bacteria, the molds, the fungus, now they discover that women have the problem is the fungus, the mold go from the vagina, go into the uterus. And over there, so sacking down, no blood, no chi, no army, no soldier. It go into a land, all the mold and the bacteria and all the germs. They say, oh my God, this is my heaven. This is my promised land. And they grow and turn into a cancer. If you exercise them, blood go in, chi go in, army, soldier, repairman go in.
Could we say it prevents cancer or other disease? You wrote many books. Sorry,
very clear that is will help preventing, but we are not doctor, and the Western doctor are very dominant. If you are not doctor, you cannot say I can cure cancer. But prevention is our expert. If you exercise them well, have chi and blood, if you can make the blood and chi and the army and soldier and policemen stay there, it's protecting you. The bacteria coming, boom, they kill them. The mold coming, boom, they kill them. This is the one that always come into the anus, always come into the vagina and go right into the uterus. And a lot of women get candida, had all kind of bacteria, mold inside the uterus and vagina.
How about women that can't give birth or are not getting pregnant? Is it also something? Is it the jade egg also good for that or not?
Yes, some problem can fix, and we have many Chinejang lady, Chinejang baby and Kasai baby. We have many of them. Sometimes a physical function not good, we can correct it, but sometimes is the mechanical inside we don't know. But sometimes the ovary are one high, one low, and the uterus are tilted the other side. Okay, and we can feel the tension, and we release the tension. Now they use more in a way that the sperm can go in easier. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Anything else to say about the jade egg or the thing important to know? Yeah.
The whole key is that the jade egg, all you do, usually if you buy it, it's a clean one. And jade egg don't hold any bacteria or germ. And all you do is just wash them. Or sometimes you want to boil them, it's okay. And you wash them with water and just dry them out. And if you practice every day, it makes your uterus strong and healthy. And so we call a trained vagina. And the sacrum, you need to work on the sacrum. Because having sex, you need to move. So this is, in the olden time, they use the wax paper for the lady to sit on. And they move their hip. And the wax paper move. If you cannot control them well, the wax paper will slide you out. Yeah. But when you can control it, you move on the wax, and you can rearrange the wax paper very nice like that. That means you pass the test of, we call our rotation clockwise, counterclockwise with the with the sacrum and the vagina. The sacrum, vagina, and the hip have to be able to be spin, rotating, like clockwise, counterclockwise. So the whole practice is that, and combine with the anus and with the anus with the vagina contraction and with the egg. Now you are trained vagina.
And breathing through the ovaire. You explain ovarian breathing. Can you give us?
So it's a very simple that if you massage the breast and you massage the nipple and you pinch the nipple hard, now you feel the uterus. Because in the Tao discovered that a lady feed baby milk, when the baby suck the breast, the uterus contract, and that's what we need to recognize the uterus. If you feel the connection the uterus, now you contract and you feel that I really contracting on the uterus and my vagina, and so you are really feel that you are working on the right one, and the brain activate, and we believe it can prevent the Alzheimer's disease. And the most important part, you get younger and you get healthier and you have a lot of brain power. Yeah. And if you train your vagina well, I don't think that you're going to lose your man.
Yeah. But beyond that, it feels like, in the old times, you're saying how it was to have the emperors, to help him. But I feel that now the jade egg is coming back in to support women in their feminine and the sacred feminine, so that we can shine out our power and open that door, because a lot of us have suppressed that, maybe.
A lot of time, when the hormone don't activate, the brain cannot activate very well. You see? Because sexual hormone actually give me so many creating power. I work nearly 45 weeks teaching around the world, and I still have to write 2 or 3 books every year. So it's my practice of sexual hormone and the sexual energy up to the brain. I have a lot of creating power. I can do many things that way.
And the same for women.
Yes.
But you massage your testicles.
Yeah.
You made us laugh in class. Mantak is so funny when he starts massaging the testicles and doing all these. So this is it for the jade egg, yes? Okay, my delicious co-creators, this was it for the jade egg. It's a must video to share with all the ladies should know about this practice. I'm myself writing a book in French about it, and Mantak has lots and lots of books on this topic. So thank you so much, Mantak. Sending you lots of love from delicious. I was going to say France, but no, we're in Thailand. Feels great. Thank you, Mantak.
Yes.
Bye.